Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing a range test on the KAABO Mantis 8 dual motor electric scooter. This thing's powered by a 13 amp hour 48 volt battery and has two 500 watt motors on it. But first, before we get into the video real quick, I'll put down below in the description an affiliate link to the scooter and also a $150 off coupon. Make sure you guys use the coupon code KAABO Jeremiah if you guys want to save 150 bucks, which puts this thing down currently to, I believe, under 1,000 bucks, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. And I'll also put down in the description timestamps to specific spots in the video. So if you guys want to jump to a specific spot, just click on that and it'll take you right there. Let's get into the video. Hey, what's going on everyone? So today we're out on the KAABO Mantis 8 and we're going to be doing a range test today to see how many miles we can get out of this 13 amp hour battery. Now this scooter is a 48 volt scooter. It has dual 500 watt motors, and I'm going to keep this in turbo mode and in dual motor mode the whole time. Now I'm not going to be full throttle the whole time. I'm just going to ride it like I normally do, and we're going to see how many miles we can get. But I'm expecting to get around 20 to 25 miles at least out of this thing. This is just the regen braking going down this hill, and it's slowing me down pretty good. The regen braking does work pretty nice on this. You can't adjust the regen braking on this scooter, but I feel like it's adjusted pretty good right from the factory the way it is. Definitely slows you down from higher speeds really easily. I'll show you that here. And this is just the regen, and then pull a little more. I'm hoping you guys can hear me with all that wind. So let's see what kind of speed we can get this up to. I'm at 27.4 miles per hour, and this is full battery. Let's see what kind of speed we can get going up this slight incline. 27.2 miles per hour, 27, 25. Pretty good, holding pretty good at 25 miles per hour going up this incline. And again, that's with a full charge. So this scooter rolls pretty good. Now, as with my other range tests, I'm not going to record this whole entire ride, but I am going to record some of the important parts, like going up some different hills and things like that. So one thing to keep in mind is that I'm 165 pounds. So that's typically what I believe they rated the mileage for this scooter at, is right around that weight. So if you're a heavier rider, you're going to get less miles out of it, and if you're a lighter rider, you might get more. All right, so I think I'm gonna make a left up here and go up this long hill. Keep in mind, a lot of these hills that I'm going down, I'm gonna have to go back up to get back home. So like I said, the hills are gonna affect the mileage, but I'm also gaining going downhill a little bit. But on level ground, you'll definitely gain a lot more miles. Now this is a pretty steep hill. It's kind of hard to tell in the video, I'm sure, but I'm able to maintain 22 miles per hour up it, no problems. And I'm gonna let off the throttle just a little bit. Try to hold about 20 steadily. But this is still uphill. No problems, right up it. 20 mile an hour easily. Now I'm back to 24. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see it, but I went 6.2 miles so far and I'm down to 50.1 volts. Alright guys, so I just stopped to take a break. I haven't been here in a long time, but this is the old location where my grandparents used to live, and their old farmhouse that burnt down. The chimney's still standing there. But just such a shame to see memories of back in the past. I almost can't even remember what this place used to look like. All overgrown now. Alright guys, so we're gonna hop back on this thing and go for a few more miles. Aha guys, I just got another notification from my Ring doorbell that I just got another bike delivered. So if you want a preview, make sure you're subscribed to my Instagram so you can see previews before I post videos. Hey guys, one thing I like about the lights on this KAABO is that for security or for safety at night, check this out. You could turn the turn signals on because this thing has a turn signal on either side. But if you turn them both on, I don't know if you can see that flashing, but it's kind of like a set of 4-ways, both in the back and in the front. So when you're riding during the daylight or at night, that's an awesome feature if you want to just turn the 4-ways on without having the lights on down the side. Now, if you really want to be lit up, then you can turn them all on and you can still have them flashing and have the lights down the side. But that's a really nice feature, the turn signals and the 4-ways, or however you want to call it, but it works as both. So pretty nice feature there. Yeah, so this is one of them tar and chipped roads. I really hate these roads. There's loose gravel all along the side of the road here. It's been about 2 weeks, so it's starting to get worn off now and packed down in there pretty decent, but there's still a lot of loose spots. You guys got to watch out for stuff like that. Well, my biggest fear riding these scooters and e-bikes and stuff like that is always a deer or something jumping out in front of me while I'm going 20 to 25 miles per hour. I mean, if a deer or something jumped out, even a small animal like a rabbit or something could cause you to crash on one of these things. So just be very cautious of going fast and being aware of what's around you. See, there's a couple baby deer right there. Mama's probably not far behind. Up over the hill they go. So yeah, things like that, you just got to watch out for, guys, when you're riding. Just be cautious. Always wear a helmet, especially on these scooters. Wear your safety gear. Oh, they're running down through the woods up there. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, so I'm just over 10 miles. I'm at 10.4 miles and 47.8 volts. So I'm just under 48 volts, which is probably a little less than half. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back towards my house. I still got a few steep hills to go up, and hopefully we make it back home, or I'll be walking. All right, guys, so I'm at about 47 volts, 14.1 miles in, and I'm gonna go up this hill here. This is one of the steepest hills in my local town that I always go up. So we're gonna see, and it's fairly long, so we're gonna see how good it cruises up it. I was at 40, like I said, 47 volts at a stop. Under load, it's going down. We're gonna see how far it goes down, see if it makes it up this. Ooh, 43.9 volts right now. And it gets steeper up here. Right here is the steepest. It's drawing it down to 43.7 volts, 11 mile an hour. Still up it though, no problem. And just out of curiosity, I'm gonna go back there and put a meter on that hill to see exactly how steep it is at the steepest point. Because I've always wondered that, but I never wanted to stop when I was on my bikes. So it looks like it's about 14-degree slope. Kind of hard to tell the angle on it, but you can see the angle here. How steep it is going up along that house there. But it's pretty steep. So now let's see if we can get going from a mid-hill. Yep, no problem. Right up it. And that's, like I said, it's definitely below half battery. All right, guys, this is the last long hill. Well, I mean, I have a few other hills, but this is the last long one before I get to my house. See how it does up it. I'm at full throttle right now, 17 miles an hour, 16 miles an hour. And we're down to 43.3 volts. 43.4 while I'm under load, while I have the throttle pulled. So far so good. I think I'll make it back home, no problem. I should. I'm not sure exactly what voltage this cuts out yet, but we're about to find out. And I don't recommend doing this. If you want to keep your battery in good health, you really shouldn't go down less than 20% or over 80. And we got another steep part right up here. No problem, 19 miles an hour right up it. And right now I just have the regen working. I'm not in the regular brakes at all. And it's slowing me down nicely. And I gotta pull it a little bit more for the actual brakes to engage. And then we're gonna go up that pretty steep hill there. Wonder what grade that is. I should probably measure that one too. That one might actually be steeper than that other one. Let's see. That's around 13 to 14 degree grade, so it's actually less than that other hill. Still pretty steep though. Let's see if we can get up it. Yep, no problem. Right up it. From the center of it, from the middle of the hill, jumped up it, and jumped on it, and right up it. Alright guys, so I'm still riding. I'm right around 43 volts without a load, and when I'm on the throttle, it's down to about 40. I'm 22.8 miles in. I gotta go up this hill here, so I'm not quite sure we're gonna make it. It's a pretty long hill, so we'll see. I feel like it's limiting me on power now for sure, so I don't think it's gonna make it up it. On level, I probably get a few more miles, but up this hill, 39.1 volts. Yeah, it's really limiting me. Yep, not gonna make it, so I'm gonna have to walk up this hill. I can still use the power. It didn't actually cut me off all the way, but it's not enough power to make it up the hill. And that's it. Well, it's around 40 volts now. All right, guys, so I made it up to the top of the hill. I had to walk all the way up that. But basically, once I got down to about 43 volts here, I don't know if you guys could see that, but from 43, it dropped fairly quickly to 40. Right now I'm at 23 miles, but we're gonna hop back on this thing and see if there's enough power to power me back down this semi-straight stretch, semi-flat stretch, I should say. And we're gonna see if it gives me an error code. So now I'm under 40 volts. Yeah, so it gave me an E06 code. It's still letting me power. So once it drops under 40 volts, it's gonna give you the E06 and pretty much cut you off. Now it's still giving me a little bit of juice. It's still allowing me to go, but it's cutting off there. So looks like I'm gonna be walking. All right, I'm gonna try on this little straight stretch here. Just giving it just a very, very little bit of juice. It's a little bit actually downhill. So I'm at 39.8 volts. And like I said, guys, I don't recommend doing this at all. Do not drain your battery this low if you don't have to. I'm not even gonna try it up this little incline here. I'm gonna definitely walk it. So overall, I'd say it did pretty good. Hey, if you guys run out of juice on these scooters, sometimes they're hard to kick because they're so high off the ground. Just find yourself a nice tall curb and you can kick off of there really easily. You don't have to bend down to touch the ground. All right, guys, so it looks like I'm walking it the rest of the way home. At least I'm fairly close now. So in my opinion, I thought it did pretty good. They estimate I think around 25 miles on this thing, and I got 23 miles out of it. A lot of uphills, a lot of downhills, just a lot of hills in general. If I was on level ground, I'll guarantee you I'd be able to get to 25 miles no problem on this thing. I was in dual motor turbo mode the whole time, going roughly mostly around 20 miles an hour, 15 to 25, sometimes 25, but I was never going as slow as if it would go not in turbo. So keep that in mind. I was at a little bit of an upper end there throughout the whole ride. Overall, great little scooter, no issues yet. The tubeless tires are nice. Don't have to worry about getting pinch flats going over curbs and stuff. Now you can still get flat tires. I don't know how to actually repair a tubeless tire. I haven't really looked into it yet. So if I ever get a flat, that will probably be another video I'll be making. Overall, very nice build quality. If you guys seen my first video, the detailed overview, you can see what kind of quality this scooter is and just the really nice look of it. I really love the black, all black look. Oh yeah, don't forget guys, if you want to pick one of these up, I'll put an affiliate link down below. I will make a small commission if you use that link, but don't forget to use coupon code. I think it's KAABO Macintosh. I'll put it down in the description for $150 off one of these things, and you can get it for, I believe it's around 950 bucks or something like that. You guys will have to log on and check it out because I'm not sure exactly what the price is right now on them, but oh, a little bit of downhill, I get the ride, yay. Overall though guys, I think it's a good little scooter, man. Good little scooter. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys around on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified of future videos. See you around, guys.